Hello everybody, Variety Vision team is here today to cover Shike's event and my name is Abhishek Dave.
My name is Yesha Pandya. We are here to cover She Cares organized by Moncton Cares, which is one of the not-for-profit in our province New Brunswick in the city of Moncton.
Hi, I am Sanket Shah, and this event is mainly focused on immigrant women entrepreneurs here in Moncton to be honored on this International Women's Day.
And this is Prathmesh. So please stay tuned with us as a Variety Vision media team.
Happy Women's Day.
So today we are here in Moncton Cares event and I'm going to interview the volunteer of this Moncton Care. So can you introduce about yourself?
Hi, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm working with Moncton Cares, looking after the administration and operations. So everybody is welcome to Moncton Cares. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Yesha. What's your name?
I'm Charlie and I'm come from Vietnam.
Okay, what's the specialty of your country?
I think like specialty in my country is is maybe food. Yeah, my country is famous for many food like we are such as we have bánh chưng is like sticky rice or something else like that.
What's your favorite food?
I think it's a lot of maybe a boiled chicken or like have like a meat or something else like that.
Thank you, Jolie.
Thank you for everyone.
Okay, so what's your name?
My name's Ruksha.
From which country you are?
I'm from Sri Lanka.
And what do you like the most about Moncton?
Well, it's a multicultural town and we have a lot of people from different countries and so much of color because of it. And also still it feels safe and as an up and coming city. So loved it so far here. Been here only for 2-3 months, but has been a really nice experience.
Thank
Your name?
Ibtisam
Where are you from?
from Tunisia.
And what do you like about Moncton?
I like about Moncton, it's multicultural city where we meet everyone from everywhere. It includes, it's really diverse. That's what I like because I like meeting and reaching out to many people from many nationalities.
Nice. And what you are expecting here on this International Women's Day with She Cares?
For today, I'm proud to see like many ladies. They are entrepreneurs. I'm just discovering what they do. Proud of them and the activities they do and the projects they do. Just for supporting ladies. They are like the heart of the world, I would say.
Thank you very much.
So here we are. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Charlene. I'm from the Philippines.
How long you been associated with the Moncton Cares?
I've been with them for 2 months now.
And what's your favorite outfit?
Oh, my favorite outfit is winter. I love the winter.
Oh, thank you. Hello everyone. So today I have with me Natasha Wooter, who is MLA of Dieppe and Memron-Cook. How do you feel after seeing all these women over here taking leadership roles in the community development and showing so much of enthusiasm for their entrepreneurship and success in the career?
Well, it's beautiful to see. It's nice to see the diversity and also having women take leadership and making it their own, making their business their own and bringing their own touch into our community here in Dieppe Memron-Cook.
And in upcoming days, in your view, what difference they can make and how differently they can participate in the community development?
It's interesting because I go to a lady here at a spa and she is an immigrant and she's a young woman. She's about 23 from Ukraine and has her own business and she's hired a diversity of people in her business. And it's nice to see that she brings different ways of doing business. And you can see it's a great success every time you walk in there. Everybody seems happy. The employees seem happy to be there. But the way she's doing and running her business is very different. But it's also very empowering for the ladies that are running and working there also.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
Hello everyone, my name is Yesha. Today we have Robert Govin, MLA of Public Safety and Francophonie from MLA Shediac Bay and Dieppe. I would like to ask a few questions to you, Robert. Are you ready for the rapid fire question?
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect. So first thing I would like to ask to Robert is, what is his one piece of advice on the public safety as an immigrant community?
Well, constant information, exchange of ideas, It's all about relationships because the Department of Public Safety, we want to be able to know the business owners and the entrepreneurs here in New Brunswick. So I think this is the best way to go, be able to talk. And it's easier when you know the person, when you go visit the store or the locality. So I think communication is the key.
Thanks, Robert. And the one more thing I would like to ask is, this kind of immigrant event is happening for the first time in Dieppe. What is your feeling about it?
I'm very happy that it's here in Dieppe. You can see a lot of people here, and this is a great event because networking is very important. It's the best publicity. Being able to talk to people face to face and have human interaction. This is always the best way to grow a business.
That's true. Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much for your time.
So now we are going to the booths who are representing the services. So I'm on the first booth here. Okay, what's your good name?
My name is Rachel Carroll.
And what's your good name?
Ashley Hall.
Okay. And what services do you provide here?
So I work for Crossroads for Women, and Crossroads for Women provides services to individuals who experience gender-based violence. So that's anything from domestic violence to family violence, intimate partner violence. So we provide temporary shelter, education, support, and accessing really any resources you're going to need. Basically anyone who's experienced any type of violence related to gender, we're able to help support them in that way.
Thank you so much.
So let's go to the second counter. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Angeline Sophia.
And what inspires you for this entrepreneurial venture?
My dad is a businessman back in India, so that gave me an idea like I can start. Need not always work under someone. So during COVID, I started this. I love art, so I started during COVID, and since then it's going good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right here. Hello, what's your name?
My name is Shrivali.
What's your business?
So I'm all into custom handicrafts or whatever you want to call them. It's all into custom making.
Nice.
Okay, so it's more about custom gifting. So as you can see, I make gift hampers. I have like custom birthday hampers.
Nice.
So you can just call me and put in your order and they would be ready. It's all about gifting happiness.
Great. How long you have been doing this business?
It's been over a year.
So now we are going to the third booth. Hello, what's your name?
My name is Seema.
Okay, and what products do you sell over here?
All my products are from India. What I do is I get all of these products personally handpicked from different parts of the country, and then I sell them over here.
Okay, thank you. And how long have you been in Moncton?
In Moncton, 7 years right now.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hi, what's your name?
Casey.
And Casey, what services you provide?
So at Shine Gathering for Women, we focus on helping immigrant women that have moved to Moncton that are looking for a safe space where they can we have monthly gathering, we have women empowerment speeches, we have like persons that come in and just help us with just adjusting to life in Canada as immigrant women. Some women have been going through domestic violence situation and need a safe space. Some women just want to have friends, and just want somewhere where they can get away from their everyday life. So that's what we offer here at Shine Gathering for Women.
That's really great initiative. How long you have been doing this?
We've been going on for over 3 years. So our founder, Esther, and we recently just got founded by a foundation for Black communities as well. So we work with a lot of communities in New Brunswick, especially Moncton, that are focusing on helping immigrant women.
Okay, so here we are in another booth of one of the businesswomen. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Aishwarya.
And how long you have been in the Moncton?
I have been since 2019 here, and I own Alankarana business, which is a jewelry business from India. The most of the things are from India. So I own this jewelry business since 2023.
And how do you feel about this event today?
It's really great. I have seen like a lot of women here, and that empowers all the women's business. Like, it gives like a lot of strength for the women's, like, who can do a lot.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Marta Vargas.
My name is Diego.
Okay, what do you do here?
I sell the jewelry. It's from Colombia. It's gold 18 carats and silver 925.
Okay.
And also we have some plate gold as well.
Okay, thank you guys.
So let's go to the new booth, and here we are. What's your name?
My name is Ana Milena.
And what services do you provide? What product do you offer?
Okay, I'm the owner of Isa Jewelry, and everything that you can see here is handmade. Everything I made with hypoallergenics materials. So, yeah.
Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Junia. I'm from Vietnam.
Much. And what products you offer?
I made the handmade products, the handicraft product from Vietnam. It's by the Vietnamese artisan and the women in Vietnam.
All right.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Harman.
What's your YWCA services here?
So we are the YWCA, Young Women's Christian Association of Moncton, and we are a not-for-profit organization, and we were founded in like 1920. So it's more than 100 years old, and I am their HR manager, and we support women, gender diverse individuals, and two-spirit to support themselves and support their families. Yeah.
How do you feel about this event?
Actually, yeah, this is the first time I'll be in the panel as well in Canada, so I'm a little bit nervous because I've never been a panelist in Canada before. So I'm actually nervous and excited both at the same time.
Hey guys, so we are at the last counter here. So what's your name?
My name is Brianna.
And who you belongs to, like what's your organization do?
Yes, so I work for the New Brunswick Multicultural Council on a project called I'm Visible GBV.
Great.
So we aim to support newcomer women, so non-status, refugee, and immigrant women who are impacted by gender-based violence. And we do that by developing resources, materials, and trainings.
Hi Cindy, my name is Yesha. What do you do with C3?
C3 is my business that I started about 11 years ago, and it was designed to just empower women, and it's gotten involved with a lot of work with immigrants as well. So I do a lot of things to empower women and retain our immigrants here in New Brunswick.
Great. What inspires you to keep on empowering women on your C3 leadership platform?
In my career, I was a female in a male-dominated industry, and I needed to find my own voice and find my way through. And in doing that, I did a lot to help empower other women to do the same. And so it's just continued. I feel that we still have not moved forward. We don't have equality for women. And that's just a fundamental belief system. I have 2 daughters and I have 2 granddaughters. So I'm going to help pave the way and accelerate the opportunities for them in their futures.
Well, thank you, Cindy. You are doing a great job, I know, because I'm also personally a part of C3 leadership. But just want to ask you one other quick thing. What is your biggest achievement in this field?
Ooh, biggest achievement. I've mentored a lot of women. One of my first things that I got involved with was mentoring a female immigrant. Deanna is her name, and she's my esthetician, and I'm going to see her on Monday. So we're still very close friends. And it's just really to help women. I'm trying to think of any particular. We've hosted International Women's Day now for 9 years. This is our 9th year coming up this week, and I just have hosted events to bring people together, accelerate the connecting opportunity for women and for our immigrants.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much for your time.
Hello guys. So today I have Susie here. She's a commercial development officer of Greater Moncton International Airport, one of the leading women in this society. Thank you for joining us on this special occasion of the Women's Day.
Thank you for inviting me.
Can you give a little introduction about yourself?
Sure. My name is Susie Campos, and I'm born originally in Nicaragua, and I came to Canada when I was 12 years old. So I've been in Canada since I was 12.
You see, there are a lot of immigrant women are coming in Canada, Moncton nowadays. So, in your view, what do you expect from them?
Absolutely. So immigration only enriches our cultural diversity in Greater Moncton. So you see when I came actually to Moncton, which is now 25 years ago, you didn't see this diversity that you see now, and it's fantastic now to see all the different languages and cultures that have come into Moncton right now.
So, who is your role model in view of this Women's Day special event? Who you want to recall?
I have to say it's my own mother because, now it's been over 30 years that we've been in Canada, and she had to make the tough decision, as many immigrants that come to Canada, where they make that tough decision for their children, right? It's not an easy path. It's not easy. And I came as a refugee, which is another difference between a refugee and just a regular immigrant. And there's a lot of misconceptions about refugees and immigrants. And the fact is that a lot of the immigrants and refugees like myself can bring so much into the society, into the culture. So everything that I was able to accomplish is thanks to my mom bringing me to Canada.
So the thing is, if you see nowadays, women are coming forward, taking the challenging roles in the society, proving themselves to be valuable for the community. So how do you see the equality between man and woman and in the upcoming phase of life?
It's unfortunate that we still need some work in that area, especially for women of color and immigrant women. But you have to keep persevering and still find allies. So one of the things that I've been very lucky is that throughout my career and throughout my life, I've found mentors and people that constantly encourage me and make sure that I continue to move forward.
Thank you, Sushi, for joining us, and happy Women's Day.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Hey guys, so we have Francis LeBlanc with us here today. Thank you, Francis, for joining us. So I will gonna ask you some random questions.
Great.
The first one is, you, as we know, that you are President and CEO of Friends of Moncton Hospital Foundation. I would like to know that who inspired you, or what is your inspiration to get involved in the healthcare sector?
Yeah, so I grew up in a family with healthcare practitioners, so that was my main inspiration, and I wanted to help people. So I started as a clinician and have found my way to a more administrative role, which I really enjoy.
Okay, great. The second question that I have is, as a young entrepreneurs like us, we look at you as a leader in the society. What is your role model? Who was your role model, and who inspired you to get into the leadership?
Yeah, so I think I get inspiration from all the community, my own family, who are really hard workers. So it taught me a lot of work ethic, but also generations of women who have preceded me, who have sort of paved the way, that I get inspired today to make sure that I use my platform and my voice to be able to help others.
Awesome. So the last question that I have is that, what is your advice? What is your one advice for the young entrepreneur women in the society and the immigrants? What is the one advice that you can give so they can be motivated or go and find a right path for them?
Yeah, I think especially in New Brunswick and Moncton, it's really relational. It really is about relationships and communities. So to get out there and to get involved and to get to know people, so that people will not just recognize you, but sponsor you, and finding those advocates that will be willing to help you out. So just getting out there and just having the courage to do it. It's really, really hard, but really worth it.
So you mean networking, basically. So event like this, where we have young people and also the leaders like you, is the best kind of event. So C-Care, what do you say about this event as a C-Care or Moncton Cares?
Yeah, I mean, Moncton Cares is incredible, a volunteer-based organization that has done so much with really little resources, just based on people who saw a need and just put on time and their own energy to do it. So I have all the admiration for Moncton Cares. I think also being able to open those doors and bringing in people like myself and others who are allies to be able to help. And I really encourage young immigrant women or anyone to reach out to people you may like or inspire to be, and often they'll give you a coffee date or a conversation. So just try your luck, and usually that pays off, and these are perfect events for that type of
Awesome. And I have a last question for you. Other than the work, what is your favorite thing to do in your leisure time?
I really like music and dancing, so there's a lot of singing and dancing at home.
At home?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
I have Michelle with me, who moved to Canada in 2016, and she's a chapter director for shelter movers for New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. So, Michelle, I'll ask you a few questions today. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, what inspired you to move to Moncton?
Well, I think it's a story as old as time. I did meet a Canadian in a foreign country, and we decided that we would make our home in Canada.
Oh, that's so beautiful. All right. And what's your main motivation for being associated with shelter movers?
I really appreciate the work that Shelter Movers does for survivors in the community. I actually started as a volunteer myself, and then made my way to chapter director for both New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. So it's very solid work that our volunteers do all across New Brunswick and Nova Scotia.
So that's really an inspiring point. Start as a volunteer, and if you do good work and if you contribute to community, you can definitely grow to being a leader. So networking really helps. So you moved from Australia. In terms of culture and being a woman who is contributing to community, on this Women's Day, I would just like to understand what's the main difference in culture you feel between Canada and Australia.
Well, I think rather than differences, there's probably more similarities. I mean, Australians and Canadians have a lot in common. They're both multicultural countries. There's a lot of immigrants in both. The only difference, I would say, is the weather.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Weather is pretty cold in Canada.
So now, on this special occasion of Women's Day, I have one of the leading women, Esther. She is the founder of Shine Gathering. So, Esther, can you introduce about yourself?
Sure. Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Esther Hefsiba, and I'm the founder of Shine Transformation Consulting, a leadership development firm, and also a non-profit organization called Shine Gathering for Women Foundation. And I love empowering women. That's my passion.
So the thing is, what motivates you to start this foundation?
Well, that's a big question. But I would like to share that when you move to a new country as a woman and having children, having family, there's so many hurdles and barriers that you have to pass through or overcome. And I found that it's finding a safe community of women that understand your culture, where you're coming from, is very challenging. And so I decided that I was going to create a safe space for women to grow, to share their stories without shame, without stigma, without judgment.
So, in this journey, did you face any difficulties? Did you face that there are some hurdles in my journey of organizing this establishment?
Absolutely. So again, as an immigrant woman, accessing funding was a major thing. So I had to run this on my own funds for a while. But eventually, I was able to get funding from the federal government last year for a one-year project. So initially, it was very tough, but I was able to press through alongside my team as well.
So now I just want to ask you, what message you want to convey to the women who are here? As you can see, there are a lot of women from different communities, countries. All of the immigrant women, they are representing She Cares. So what you want to convey your message? What do you expect from them?
Well, I'd like to start by saying a very big thank you to Moncton Cares for putting together this experience. I think it's extremely important for immigrant women to feel cared for. So a big thank you to Moncton Cares. The message I would like to leave with every woman here today is that your voice matters, your story matters, and that you have a place in the world. And we can rise together, we can shine together.
Thank you so much, Esther, for joining us, and happy Women's Day.
Hi, we have Senator Dawn Arnold with us. She represents New Brunswick at federal level. Hi, Dawn, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so regarding the event, the She Cares on International Women's Day, I just have a couple of questions for you. First, I would like to know what's your impression of the event? I think it's organized at a good level. So how do you feel about it?
Actually, I thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed the opportunity to hear so many really interesting stories tonight. And it was a fabulous opportunity also for people to network, get to know one another a little bit, and pick up some good tips. And I think it was really great from somebody who, develops policy and works at that level to really hear those firsthand stories, to know what people are struggling with and what some of the challenges are. So I really appreciated that opportunity.
All right, thank you. That was a really good insight. And how do you think immigrant women entrepreneurs as well as immigrants, how do you feel they contribute towards development of community, and what they can think of doing to get mixed in the community?
Well, I think there are a lot of opportunities on that. I know that, my former role at the City of Moncton, we were always looking for great employees, for sure, but also looking for volunteers to be on our agencies, boards, and commissions. So anytime someone had some extra time and wanted to volunteer in the community, there's a lot of need, and it's a great chance to get to know other people, to sit around governance tables, to learn how decisions are made, to have those important discussions. So that it's also a really terrific opportunity to network with other people and meet other leaders in the community. So that's just one example of an opportunity to step up and increase your network, because in Moncton it seems sometimes jobs aren't even advertised. And it's really about connections and who you know in the community. So don't be shy, reach out and get to know your neighbors, get to know your community. That's really the very best way to truly integrate.
Yeah, so thank you very much. That was a really good insight. So all the newcomers who want to get settled down, this is a great tip. Don't be afraid, reach out, network, and then community is really open to embrace you. And just before I let you go, can you just give us a brief idea about your new role?
Sure. So I've only been 24 hours in the role, and formerly I was the mayor of Moncton. So for the 24 hours ago, it became official that I am a senator for the country, which means that I, along with 104 other senators, we're in something called the Senate. So our members of parliament are members of our MPs or members of parliament. They are elected officials. So the Senate is 105 people representing people all across the country, and they call it the Chamber of Sober Second Thought. So what we do, and again, I haven't really got into the job yet, is an opportunity to look through legislation and public policy and just be that second look at it to make sure that we're doing things properly and to better understand what the implications of some of those things are. So I was appointed by the Prime Minister of Canada, and it was signed off by the Governor General, and so it is a job in Ottawa, but it really is that opportunity to take the time to make sure that the decisions that politicians are making, that elected officials in the Parliament, that the Senate will make sure that those are good decisions.
All right, thank you very much.
As she works in the Senate representing New Brunswick and especially southeastern New Brunswick, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the plane back and forth from Ottawa. So the first question that I have here, we certainly know that many of you have been in the Moncton area, have been in Canada for a number of years, and we're wondering if you could share your immigration journey and what inspired you to pursue your current path.
Hello everyone, my name is Harman and I work for YWCA Moncton as their HR manager.
Merci beaucoup. Je m'appelle Philomène. Je vais parler en français parce que c'est ce qui m'a été demandé de parler en français.
That's a second job. And she made one call. And it was to Jeanette. She went to bed and the next morning.
Hello everybody. So today I have a few visitors who are from India, different parts of India, and let me ask them some questions about this She Cares. Hello, what's your name?
I'm Justina.
Yours?
Daphne.
I'm Sanju. Okay, so the thing is, you have been here, you have seen many people from different part of the country showing their talent, and I think there are a number of people, more than 200 people, especially the women. So how do you feel about this event?
I really enjoyed it. There were a lot of outlets showcased by women. I really liked all of them. I'm planning to purchase a few of stuff. I've actually saw them, and there was food as well. And it was really good. It was all Indian food, and I really liked it.
So there was multiple women from different countries. They showcased their products. So what do you think, like which particular sector women can still start to engage in your view?
So you can see in this event like everything is related to accessories and the culture. That proves what the culture is. There are some symbols that really defines the culture of that particular country. So I find it something interesting that to know more about how the culture is, and I was interested by the way how do they explain about the things, and it's quite good. Like I'm just being a student. I just came 5 months ago, so I'm learning a lot about different cultures here. So it's a good experience for me.
Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the show. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We tried to cover all highlights of the series. This was a successful event. Happy Women's Day.